Good morning and welcome to 6 Minutes of Good News, a morning devotional, bringing you the good news of the gospel with your host, the Reverend Zebedee Jackson. So sit back and let's dive into 6 Minutes of Good News.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in to 6 Minutes of Good News. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new day that is a blessing and a privilege. Today's episode, Living with a New Perspective and Outlook. Scripture, Isaiah 43:18. The world is a book of stories and experience, unique to every mankind. Every day brings moments that can give us new insights and perspectives into our daily life. We are in a time where we need to learn from our past experience and move forward with some new perspectives and outlooks. Wisdom must start to prevail for our mindsets to change. We must remember that God's mind is always on us. He wants to improve life journey and refresh us daily. We must know that His will and desire will always make something positive happen for us. Though we may not see Him, we must still have faith and hope in His presence and power to keep us from falling. We should also be grateful and ready for a fresh start. There comes a time when our focus should change for our betterment. The Word tells us that the outward man is perishing daily, but the inward man is renewed for a greater purpose. Therefore, the newness cannot come until we unshackle ourselves from our past thoughts and experiences. I would like to share and suggest a few thoughts that could inspire us to leap into a new life dimension. Remember no longer the former things, do not consider the old things, and look forward to the new things God is doing. Looking forward, God promised to make a way for us through the wilderness and the rivers in the desert to see God's transformative power and provisions. We can learn much from this text, but we must be willing to receive them. Three quick points for our general knowledge and understanding of our stability. Number one, the past does not bind God. He is always at work, creating new possibilities. Number two, hope and renewal. We must understand that God is actively working to bring us transformation and restoration. Number three, trust in the process by faith, meaning trusting in the new things God has promised and looking beyond our present circumstances. Finally, we can trust the process of God by faith and live with a new outlook and perspective. Again, thank you for tuning in to 6 Minutes of Good News. Have a blessed day.
Thank you for joining us today with 6 Minutes of Good News, a morning devotional, bringing you the good news of the gospel with your host, the Reverend Zebedee Jackson. So now let's go out and make it a great day.